Okay, I have now glued the metal flange for the fuel sending probe to the top of the fuel tank. And as you can see, I've taken my 1032 tap and run it down in here, because you will get glue down into the threads of this flange and also in the holes in the tank, so you're going to want to clean that stuff out of those threads. Now I'll have to take my vacuum with the long extension it has and run it down in there. I've vacuumed this tank a couple of times, and before I do the final installation on the probe itself, I will take and vacuum it the final time. And I'm just basically cleaning all the glue and stuff out of the threads on this flange in preparation for mounting. The glue that you want to use is Loctite 608 Hysol. Loctite 608. It's a two-part epoxy. I mix it 50-50, 1/2 epoxy to 1/2 catalyst. And you got about 5 minutes, anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes of working time before that stuff really starts to harden up on you. I did this all in about a 10-minute time of frame of time. I don't know if you'll be able to actually see this, but what happens is, as that epoxy chemically heats up, you're going to get a chemical reaction. It's going to get quite warm, and it's going to etch itself. It's going to mix right down into this plastic tank. In fact, you couldn't take this off of here now if you wanted to. I put glue underneath this ring. I put glue on top of the tank, put the unit in there, and then put picks in all the way around to line up the holes, and I let that cure. And once it was cured, I mixed up a second batch, and I put a bead of it all the way around the edges, and it looks just like it's been welded, like you would on a piece of metal, and that has sealed this completely. I'm now going through and tapping each of these holes and cleaning up the residue. I'll vacuum that out of there. We'll be ready to cut the probe and mount it into the tank.